Hello and welcome to Arvendo Gaming. My name is Warrior and this is episode 9 of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode, we made our way with our varl coming from the west. We made our way up to this defensive position at Ridgehorn. We fought our way, well, we had a fight at the top of this tower over here. We found an unconscious bloke who might be a mender apparently. So soon we'll learn about their deal. And yes, we had to fight our way back down out of the tower because there was an attack, and then we chose to rest for a couple of days so we could get our heroes almost back to fighting fit. But we're going to have to, I think we're going to just deal with these guys being -1 for our next battle. But yeah, so let's get into it and see where we can get to today. So if we, let's leave. All right, we're ready. What's our approach? Bait the dredge into attacking and wear them down. Break through the front lines and don't stop. Send the shield bangers forward and fight defensively. Go all out, strike hard and drive them off. Send a diversion to draw their attention and escape. I don't like the idea of break through the front lines and don't stop. I'd rather, go all out, strike hard and drive them off. Yeah, well, that's how we usually deal with a bunch of dredge. You're right though, the old methods might still be the best. And if we can win this fight on our own terms, we won't have anyone following us all the way to Grofheim. Let's go smash some dredge. The warriors gather, a row of shield bangers at the fore, and move quickly into the fray, attacking the dredge in familiar formations. It goes well for a time until you realise that they are way more dredge than you. There are way more dredge than you'd attack with a force of this size. As you push into the fight, you hope your endurance holds out. Here we go. Alright. Well, there ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's get in there. Alright, so we've got 4 big guys. Oh, 21. Jeez. 21 and 22. Alright, so these guys with little specks of colour in them, they're doing some serious stuff here. That's crazy. And we can't really... Front line is the front line. We can't really do much about it. Let's bring Hacken in quickly to try and knock this guy's shield down. Alright, well, it is what it is. So let's try and get this guy's shield down to decent levels. I want you just to rest. Okay, so yeah, and I want you to rest as well. I want them to come to us down here. You come here, battering ram, attack. Just get his strength down a little. Right, now he's the guy that's really going to be a pain here, so we want... Yeah, we want to just do as much damage to him as we can. You know what, let's just get your shield down. And this bloke here can hopefully move down in and... Oof. Get his shield. Oh, now he's not going to be able to move in because this guy's here. Dang it. Alright, well, Harkin, you need to get out of that explosion range. So come down here and just put some hurt on this guy. Yeah. He's going to be getting surrounded soon. Alright. You come down here. You put some hurt on this bloke. That hurts their own dude, but it also hurts mine, so I'm not entirely pissed off about it. Okay, you come down here and you just get as much strength off of this guy as you can for now. Bang. Alright. Open 3. You know what? Bring him down here. Let's take the wind right out of that guy's sails. Frickin' Harkin, man, he's just constantly getting beaten on, isn't he? Where does he go? He's not for a few turns yet. Luden goes just before him, so let's... Oh no, Luden's not going to be able to get any damage on him anyway. No. Let's attack this guy for 3. Get him out of the fire. Builds are breaking all over the place. Yeah, bring him down here. Get him out of the fire. Do renown for that bloke. Harkin's down again. Fucking hell. Just can't seem to make it through a scrap, that bloke. You come down here and attack. Get rid of all the shield you can. Yeah, and you just completely destroy his shield. Like, we want it gone. Even though he's doing shitloads of damage, we want to be able to belt him soon. We want him free and open. See, now this guy's doing sweet F all. But, well, even though it's going to hit our bloke. Oh no, it didn't hit our bloke. But yeah, here we go. Give him 2 willpower as well, please. Let's make him almost meaningless in this fight. See, even Luden's gonna get the kill. Nice, there's 2 renown. He's gonna fall. This guy's still doing something. But he's not going to do much. Let's bring him over here. Attack. Really? Just going for the 1, mate. Right. Oh. Yeah, you know what? 40% chance. Let's do it. No, never. Let's give you some willpower to knock that strength down even more. You can knock that down even more again. Do deflections. Now it's pillage. Bang. Killing. Righty. Well, we got through it. Let's see what the... Yeah, Harkin's been injured. He's always injured. Basalt's been injured. Bercy's been injured. That was a big one. Those freaking huge dudes, man. 22. Hitting 22. That was brutal. With the first wave of dredge out of the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. Your warriors are doing as well as you could hope. Fortunately, there were enough of them to pull it off. The dredge are furious, but falling quickly. You think you could safely outdistance them at this point. Get out of here. You take stock of the survivors. It hurts to think of how many you lost to get this far, with nothing but an unconscious mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. Yeah, bloody do hope it was worth it. How many did we lose? Oh, it's not going to tell us. But before, there were crap loads of dredge here just before we went up in there, so alright. Yeah, so we went down over here to Ridgehorn before we... Oh yeah, there's Schlid. Alright, so that's that story for a while. They're all the way off in Grofheim. Oh no, we're still playing it. Arkin, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. Is it a welcoming party from Grofheim bearing mead? That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. A mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Eivind. Sounds like a mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim. We found you at the Tower of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim? No. That's the wrong way. Juno. Where is she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn? Dredge? We have to go back. It's a damn graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Ivan. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Jorund what's happening and prepare for a bloody war. So if you... She is dead. I couldn't save her. Ivan suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground and you motion for some varl to help him onto the car. Not what I'd hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Even. Sooner we get to Grofheim, the better.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Dang. Chapter 4. Lest they not come home. Right, well, looks like we're going back over to see Rook over in Frostvellr. Back in the city walls where people were at each other's throats. What did I tell you, Rook? Ekil. The man has a crazed look about him. He stands, axe pointed in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Ekil, you son of a bitch. Remember what I said? Think carefully about what you want. This is what you get. Ekil walks away, leaving you to deal with his thugs. Alright, well, here we go, eh? Straight into it. What kind of renown have we got? Let's promote Alert. Yeah, we want some of that resilience and shield break. And Rook, let's promote Rook. got plenty of renown up here. So yeah, let's get that resilience. Confirm. Right. Yeah, 3. Okay, so we can put a +2 per rest. Then +1 armor, +1 strength, +1 will. Let's get rid of that and let's put, what's this one do? +2 break. Oh yeah, let's put that on to a let. And this bloke here, who's a level 1 Mogan, he can grab that instead. Alright, now we've all got items. Ready for battle, here we go. So I've only got 1 on this side and the rest of them are over here. So let's grab him and bring him down here. And yeah, let's do it like this. Ready. And you know what? Come up here and just kill this archer. Bang, done. Alright, he's gonna come around and go through her. Oh jeez, okay. I think that one through as well as I should have. Let's come up here. Attack. Let's just get a kill. Bang. Done. Oh, he's coming in behind me up here. Alright, well, you move over to here, attack, and get some armor broken. Right. Bloody flail. Not going to be able to do much. You come here, get the kill. Nice. Right, Rook is really starting to feel the pain here. Get some shield break, bang. Hit over again. Yep. Get him all the way down. Okay, we need to get Rook well out of there. And hope that that was far enough for him to not get injured in this battle. Alright, you get this kill. Nice. Is she going to attack Rook? No? It's good. Bang, bang, bang. Bloody flail. Alright. Oh, sweet. Got the kill. Bloody flail. Throw some shield. Bang. You either can rest. You can come down over here and then attack. destroying his shield completely. But now you... Bang. Get the kill. Nice. We got through it. Now we can see what the hell is up with this, Now we can see what the hell is up with this bloke. This just sent an ambush to get us. Hate to admit it, Rook, but you're right. We can't stay here. If we're not murdered in our sleep, it's only a matter of time before the dredge find their way in. There's nobody defending these walls. You spot Alette looking at one of the thugs. She cocks her head to the side. Dad, I think he's still alive. Ivor lifts him to his feet by his tunic. He groans from the pain. Why did Ekil try to kill us? He's a damned lunatic. Figure that yet? Why would Frostvellr's chieftain put a madman in charge of his guards? That what he told you? He never put Ekil in charge. As soon as those gates were shut, Ekil walked into the Great Hall and sliced open the chieftain like a narwhal. Saw it myself. Ekil wasn't a captain. Look at him. He was playing us. I'll kill that bastard. Enough of this. It's time to go. Where can we go? By now the dredge have already flooded the south, I'm sure. Wormtoe's the only thing that makes sense across the wastes. I might know someone there who can help us. And the dredge probably won't follow us out over into the wastes. They didn't in the Great Wars. Because it's a death sentence. Food's already running low. I know where Ekil keeps his supplies. I'll tell you. If you take me with you. What's the catch? No catch. I want out of here as much as you do. Just never had anywhere to go. I'm not the only one. Get the supplies, and there are plenty of fighters who are desperate to get out of here. That might solve a few problems. It's worth the risk. If we're lucky, I'll get a chance to put a dagger in Ekil. No deal, shut him up and let's get him out of here. It's worth the risk. If nothing else, Ekil's going to feel it when his food suddenly vanishes. What's your name? Onuf. Why do you... Just wanted to know whose face I'm going to break if things go wrong. Ivor. And so good. So good. Alright. So I've got 45 renown. First of all, let's go to the market. Alright, so there's 74 available, but I'm literally paying 1 for 1. That's a little bit gross. We got 13 days left. What do we got here anyway? We've got +1 will per kill. That's not bad. +1 to move, 10% dodge strength. 20% dodge strength. +3 will. That's actually pretty good. I might grab that. And let's get the +1 to move as well. Why not? Right. And let's just get a couple of supplies. Right. Boom. So now let's go to the heroes. We'll check what everyone's got. What everyone's holding. Oh, we've got Onef here now. That's cool. Or Mogan can be promoted. So let's promote him straight up. Because we want that extra shield break and that extra resilience. I think that's what it was called, resilience. Yeah, you're getting +1 armor, +1 strength, and +1 will. So that's really good. Because you've stolen Let's bracelet. +1 armor. Okay, yeah. +1 armor is good for you at the moment. +2 to will. Now we've got, oh no, you're only a rank 2, because, yeah, we did have the, this is +3 to will, but yeah, you're not strong enough for that yet, or high enough level for it. Alright, well, let's leave everything the way that it is. You never know when some items are going to come in handy later on, though. Yep, alright. Let's go to the suppliers. Onef leads you to an inconspicuous building. This is them, he says to the handful of guards inside, who lower their weapons. In a concealed basement, you find an enormous store of food and sundries. Grab what you can, he mutters. Make multiple trips to take everything. Take what you can and get out. Take what you can and destroy the rest. You know what? We're not going. I don't think we tempt fate. Let's take what we can and get out. The entire store of goods would take a long time to gather. You have each person in the caravan make a pass through and take what they can. Before too long, Onef has led you out of the city with his trusted fighters. You prepare to leave the city behind. Alright. I got a feeling that we're going to have some trouble when we get out of there, but we did get a good 13 days worth of supplies, so that's wicked. Let's just check the market one last time. No, nothing there. Alright, leave. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostvellr sits, heading south, and show little interest in following as you crossed into the wastes. You're finally free of Frostvellr, but you find yourself facing new problems. You hope that whoever Ivor knows at Wormtoe is willing to help. Indeed. Oh, why was that little Hogun and Mogun thing? Why did that pop up? Hogun or Mogun? So we've got good morale, we've got plenty of supplies. Let's just keep on like this for a bit. Old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. You lost? You ask? He adjusts the leather strap on his head and says, No, are you? He jumps up and shuffles towards the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagons, but I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder and puffs up his chest. The fighter grins and the stranger exhales, asking, What are we waiting for? Lead the way. We've already got enough mouths to feed. You're welcome to join if you can keep pace. Who are you and what are you doing here? You're welcome to join if you can keep pace. Keep pace? The old man puffs through his moustache. No fleeter than old Anna. And husbands, mind your wives. I'm cursed with the golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. Alright, morale improved. Cool. I've still got good morale, so while I've still got good morale, I'm just going to keep going. There's no point in camping when you've got good morale. Alright, the caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The Dredge, cries one woman, but something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. That's the townsman following that Ekil dude. Gods be damned, chokes Onef, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. Worse than Dredge, that's Ekil. The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. Ekil, why would he? Starts Oddleaf. Unless he's after you, Onef. He's insane, interjects Onef, and unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him. Your mind races considering what to do. Outpace him, dig in for a fight. Lead a charge, keeping him away from the caravan. Yeah. You know what, let's lead a charge, keeping him away from the caravan. You gather Onef, your allies and fighters, and head out into the wastes, weapons drawn, where the caravan won't be involved. Rook, my good friend, he says as you approach, throwing his axe on the ground. We come to parley, not fight. Why would I believe a word you say? Rook, we're good friends. What happened? You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostvellr and leave us alone. Ah, Rook, it's your pretty girl. I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the dredge, I mean. This guy's such a fuckhead. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food, took one of my best men. How are you, 1F? Do they treat you well? Shove it up your ass, Ekil. If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. What did ONF tell you? I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what had to be done to make it into Frostvellr. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. A man worried about his daughter, maybe. Just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? I'm nobody special. I'm doing my best like everyone does. I'm the kind who does what needs to be done. I protect my kin. I'm doing my best like everyone else. We're all doing our best. Why are you their leader? Why do they all look up to you? Why do these people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. Maybe that's more important than who you really are. What's your point, Ekil? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostvellr is done. I can't survive there. Thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, if that's what it takes. Ekil looks down at the ground, and the words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. Take Ekil and his men as prisoners. No way. Abandon them in the wastes. Ask ONF his opinion. Kill Ekil on the spot. Let them join you on strict terms. You know what? I'm just going to kill Ekil on the spot. As you slowly reach for an arrow, Alec grabs your wrist and speaks to you quietly. Wait, Dad. We can't do this. They're people like us. What if our clansmen do start to lose hope and look at you differently? I don't want to feel that way. Don't become someone who isn't my dad. If that's what you have to do, do it. Please, for me, don't do this. Right, Alec. I'll only take them as prisoners, but this isn't going to end well. You know what? Screw it. No, this is how it has to be. You definitely pull the arrow and aim at Akil's head. He looks straight into your eyes, unflinching. This isn't how it has to be. It's your choice. I'll let you'll understand one day why it wasn't a choice. Remember my words, Rook. Who do they think you are? As for you, ONF, may the wolves feast on your corpse, you traitorous son of a... The arrow pierces his eye, he falls over, dead in an instant, and Alette gasps in shock. She runs to Odilef, who embraces her. Ekil was always the wild dog. You made the right choice, Rook. The weapons of other men are gathered up, and they are left in the wastes. The caravan continues on without a word, though you can feel their eyes on you. I don't care. Screw that guy. All he was going to do was cause trouble later on. I betcha. Oh, there's a godstone out here. Yep, I got no problems with that decision. They tried killing us in Frostvellr. They followed after us. I killed them. I don't care if they were freaking begging us. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radormir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join them in their tribute. Accept the offer, ask what this tribute involves, politely decline and move on. decline and inspect the Godstone. You know what? Accept their offer. Bravely, you give the offer a chance. When you apply the oil, your skin starts to burn like a hot brand, but you bear it. It doesn't reveal any secrets of the universe, but the worshippers are impressed by your courage and gift you more oil to take. Inspect the Godstone before moving on. Always inspect the Godstone. Nobody can really agree on what Ridgehorn looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radomir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind of who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his Godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried out lake. Yeah, fair call. After some rest you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Alrighty. Well, we're starting to... 36 minutes, yeah, a bit of a longer episode. So I reckon when we get out here, let's make camp. And we'll rest up to begin with, and we'll rest one more time just because we want good morale. Alright, and then I think that's a good time, a good place to leave it. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, especially if you've made it to the end of the episode. Please like the video if you've been enjoying it, and consider subscribing if you want to continue on and see where this story takes us. As always, also feel free to leave a comment if you'd like to say hi or give me some feedback. I hope you all have a great day. Never stop loving life.